Hi everybody, and welcome to Jewel Family Farm. I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning, glad to see you back. Today we're going to be making some cornbread, and it's going to be a meal for a whole meal. So this is a sausage, onion, cheddar cornbread, and I've never made this before. So this is going to be a new recipe for me, and I hope it's one that you will like. So please subscribe and hit the like button. And if you don't mind, please watch to the very end of the video. And this helps my videos be seen. The algorithm picks it up better. All right, so let's get going. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is a cup of cornmeal. And I just get the buttermilk cornmeal mix. It's self-rising. That's what they have at my store. It's very hard to find the cornmeal that I like, but this one here works really good. So, and that's what they have. So that's what I'm using. So we're going to use 1 cup of cornmeal. Now this is the self-rising, so you don't have to add any baking soda or baking powder or salt to it. It's got everything in it already. Okay, so there's 1 cup of self-rising cornmeal. Now to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of self-rising flour. And again, this has everything in it to help it to rise. It's 1 cup of flour. All right, and I'm just going to mix this up really well. Okay, so here, this calls for 12 ounces of sausage, breakfast sausage, and this is a 16-ounce one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use all of it because it probably won't hurt it to use the whole package. So I'm going to cook this up while I'm mixing up my other stuff over here. I'm going to chop it up a little bit. I'm excited about this recipe. It sounds like it'd be really good. And also, one thing that I liked about it, you can have it for different meals. It doesn't have to be like for supper. You can make it for breakfast or brunch. And it would work out really well for any meal, really. I want to see if it's going to be good, though, if I could make it up and take it like to a function of some kind of gathering, where a potluck type thing. All right, I'm going to turn this down a little bit and just let it sit here and cook, and we'll go over and finish up all the other ingredients. Okay, to this, 1 cup of self-rising cornmeal and 1 cup of self-rising flour. It calls for 1 ear of fresh corn. So I got this at the grocery store today, and I've already washed it and tried to get all the silks off of it that I can. I used to have a little thing that you ran. It was a little blade. It was specifically for taking the kernels off the cob. I looked for it. I don't know what I've done with it. I'll have to look for it and see if I can find it. But a knife works just as well. You don't scrape the cob. You just get the kernels off. Okay. So there's 1 ear of corn. And it calls for 2 eggs. I don't like the looks of that egg. Let me get a different egg. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to dump in our corn. And then it calls for some buttermilk. And we're going to put in 1 cup of buttermilk. I already shook it up. You got to shake your buttermilk if you don't know. If you're not used to using buttermilk. Alright, and then we're going to use, let's see, an onion. Cut it up fairly small slices. Okay. All right, dump this in. All right, so then we're going to add some cheese. I'm going to go over here and stir my stuff, my meat, my sausage that's frying. Okay. Now we're going to put in 1/2 cup of shredded cheese. This is the mild cheddar. You can use whichever cheddar you like the best. I have grandkids here today, so if you hear anybody talking in the background, it'll be them. They're outside. They're going out to play now. All right, so we need 1/2 cup of cheese, cheddar cheese. I'm going to put a heaping cup because I love cheese. All right, we're just going to mix this up. Okay. Go over here and work on the sausage and get it fried up. This looks like a really good recipe. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to put some butter in this pan over here and stick it in the oven and let it be getting hot. Okay, I'm going to stick about 3 tablespoons of butter in this pan right here, and I'm going to stick it in the oven and let it get good and hot. This is a 10-inch skillet. I got my oven set really high. I put it on 425. I don't want my sausage to get too hard. I want it done, but I don't want it to be overdone. I want it to be soft and easy to chew once we put it in the cornbread, because it'll cook more once you put it in there. So, and I want these pieces cut up pretty small. I don't want no big chunks in it. So I'm going to turn this off and just cut these up a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. I'm not going to drain this off. I'm going to pick the sausage up, let it drain a little bit, but I'm not going to drain it completely on a paper towel, because I want that sausage taste in the cornbread. Okay, I'm going to set this over here and let it cool down for a minute. Because I don't want to put it in the cornbread quite this hot. We'll let that sit there, and I'll be back as soon as this cools down a little bit and our pan in the oven gets good and hot. Okay, so our sausage is cooled down some. Just going to sprinkle it in there. Alright. I didn't call for any sugar or anything in this, so. Alright, let's go over here and pour it in our pan. I got the pan heating. It's still hot. Good and hot. Run this butter around the pan some. I have carpal tunnel in my hand, so I can't pick these heavy pans up anymore. But this works just as well. Now it's about 3 tablespoons of butter. Now you can use Crisco, or you can use, I would say Crisco or butter. Either one would be good. Okay. Just have to be careful with your butter, because it'll turn brown on you really fast. All right, so let's stick this in. This looks really good to me. Try to spread it out as evenly as you can. It'll puff up, and when it cooks, it'll rise. You want to try to make it kind of even so that it cooks evenly, and you won't have one part that's not good and done and the other one that's overdone. So try to just even it out as best you can. All right, we're going to stick this in the oven, and we're going to let it bake for, I think it says 25 to 30 minutes. And I got my oven set at 450. That is a heavy pan. All right, we'll be back as soon as it's ready to pull out of the oven. Okay, so here's our cornbread out of the oven. It looks really good. I'll cut us a little piece over here. And I made us some grits to go with it. You put eggs with this. That would be really good with it. I'm gonna put us some butter in it. These are cooked grits. They're not instant grits. Because, you know, if you ever watched that show, My Cousin Vinny, you know that Southerners don't eat instant grits. Ha 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 ha. Hold on a minute. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it. I've already salted them while they were cooking, but I'm going to put a little bit on there. Okay. Let me get a fork. And we're going to see what this cornbread tastes like. So come on over here, boys. Let me get another fork. These are my tasters.
Hello.
All right, Bear. This is Bear and Joey.
Hello.
You got candy in your mouth, Joey?
No, I don't.
I'm not going to let you taste the grits because they're way too hot. Taste that. Oh, okay, good. Joey, take your candy out of your mouth. I'll just give you a little teeny tiny bite.
Tastes like egg, but good.
Tastes like egg? Really?
Eggs? Egg bread.
Egg bread? Really?
It's real.
It only had 2 eggs in it. Don't touch this pan. It's very hot.
Oh, wow.
What do you think? It's got cornmeal in it, like cornbread. It's got fresh corn in it. Cheddar cheese.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all good stuff in it.
That really tastes amazing. I love that.
You like that?
I love
Okay,
it, yeah.
good. All right. So here it is. This is what it looks like. And we got some grits there. So I hope you try this recipe. I hope you like it, and hope to see you back here again, and count your blessings, and God bless you. We'll see you next time.
Amen.
Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks.
Bye. I love you.